There we go. I feel like my screen is dirty. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, I haven't done one of these in a while. Wow. So, hi. Struggling to focus on my face. There we go. Yeah, I haven't been around in a while. I have been focusing on, you know, life and getting used to being a homeschool parent and being there for my kids when they've needed me during this crazy time and then all the holidays. But I wanted to do a 6-month update, especially since now I finally have a actual vlogging camera. I'm not using my phone anymore, which is super awesome. So I was using my phone and now I'm using a G7X Canon Mark III. I will actually show it to you. I think you can probably see it. There we go, you can see yourself. So that is what I'm using now. I'm super, super excited. I have always wanted a vlogging camera and finally my husband and I made the leap to do it. So I decided I was going to give a 6-month update of how we're doing and how the different things that I had suggested were working and things like that. And to be honest, some things are working really well and other things just aren't working that great. My 2 almost 3-year-old is pretty much uninterested in learning anything from me. Sometimes she'll use her little busy boxes that I spent hours and hours making, and sometimes she won't. Sometimes she'll sit with us, sometimes she won't. Sometimes it just really depends, and I'm not pushing it because if she's not ready, that's fine. But my 6-year-old is thriving, and you know, we kind of let homeschool, you know, ebb and flow in our lives. We have very busy lives. We do gymnastics and I'm a photographer, so my schedule isn't always like within the regular school days. So some days we won't do school, and so then we'll do 3 days worth of school a different day. We are still ahead and are going to be, Adolin will be done with the 1st grade math and English in the middle of March. But we haven't really pushed too much history and science, and that is something that we'll really be pushing from March to June when we're not doing as much math and English. We'll do a lot of review, a lot of reading books, a lot of things like that, but we won't be doing a particular curriculum until we move on to 2nd grade curriculum this coming August. So I just wanted to show you kind of like what our morning looks like when we're having a good morning and when things are, you know, going the way we want to. I normally will wake up around the same time as the kids and I'll get ready. I will let the kids have kind of their relaxed time. They have breakfast, they'll play for a little bit, they'll watch their iPads, they'll watch a movie, something where I have like 45 minutes of quiet time. That 45 minutes of quiet time, I'm getting ready. I am doing what I need to do. So my thing that I am doing right now is I am reading through the Bible. This is the Bible I use. I use the Woman's Study Bible to Holman. I bought this Bible right after my husband and I were married. I absolutely love it. I'm in the end of Exodus, and I've been trying to read through. I read, you know, a chapter or 2 a day, just depending on how long the chapters are and how well behaved my kids are. And then I'm doing this really amazing daily devotional by Melanie Schenkel. It's Everyday Holy, and it is adorable. I absolutely love it. I'm really enjoying it. So I am doing that. So I will do that, have my coffee or my tea, and then the girls, then after that, I'll normally get the girls ready for the day, and then we'll go ahead and jump into school. We start out with prayer and then jump into the Jesus is Calling daily devotional. We do it by whatever day is on there, so we skip around a little bit so we don't read them on the weekends, but then maybe next year we'll read those ones. So then we know that we can actually get use out of this book for a couple years probably, because we won't always get every single one of the days. So we're doing the Jesus Calling. I really like it. And then what we do is then we take highlighters with the main like verse. So there's verses down here. Read on your own verses down here. Adolin and I will we'll read both, we'll pick our favorite, and we'll highlight it in my Bible. So it's really cool. We really like doing that together and picking our favorite verses. Next, We do More Than Words, Living Faith Bible Curriculum by Rebecca Spooner. I absolutely love this Bible curriculum. We're about a quarter of the way through. We do this 3 to 4 days a week. We absolutely love it. It's teaching key truths and absolutely wonderful things. I think we are on week 12 on here. So we don't do it every day, but we do it quite often, and I really love this. Remember, these are when we're having a good day. This is what we do on a good day. The next thing is we are currently reading The Boy of the Pyramid, which goes with the Good and the Beautiful history lessons. We're about halfway through this book. It's a pretty cute book. And while I read aloud, Adalyn is working on her Good and the Beautiful handwriting. We are almost finished with level 1. And we'll actually be starting level 2 before she goes into 2nd grade, as I feel like handwriting is super important. So we will be doing level 2 starting in the next couple of weeks. So I will normally have her do 2 pages of this while I read Boy of the Pyramid. We are almost finished with that book. Then this is Adalyn's Everyday Binder. In here, I think I showed you guys how I separated her curriculum into a file box, and then I put weeks on it, and then every week I pull it out and I put in, and then when we're done with that, I switch weeks. So basically that's what's in here. It also has some of her things that she needs to have, like her hundreds chart, her words that she's working on are right here. I also have her so this has her English, her math, and then I have little sticky notes to keep track of the days of where we're at. So English and math is in here. And then at the end is her Student Explorer for history. And I always add in her science curriculum at the end of what she's working on. So if we're gonna work on science that week, I will move those things out of this binder into this binder so we know that we need to get it done. So because it's all printed and all of that stuff, it is super easy to just move it into here. Then she has her little dictionary that she writes in when she finds words that she likes. And then she's got her hundreds house at the end. But this binder actually has worked really well for us. I'm really happy that this is the way we chose to organize her curriculum. I feel like it really shows us 1 week worth of work. We don't get overwhelmed by big books. And she's actually a lefty, so it's really nice to be able to take things out of the binder and her to write on it that way so that she's not running into an edge with her hand. Big lefty mom's hint, because, you know, being a lefty, Then we have our science curriculum. We're currently doing space science. We're kind of just going through it as we feel necessary. She is in 1st grade, so I feel like this type of stuff, I don't want to rush. I don't think it's necessary to rush. We are doing space science, and once we finish, we're going to do geology. I think we are halfway through, because we are on lesson, what lesson are we on? We're on lesson 9. So we are exactly halfway, or no, more than halfway through. So we only have 7 lessons left. We do 1 to 2 lessons a week, and we will be doing geology next. This is the Good and the Beautiful space science. I absolutely love it. I'm a big science buff, but it did take us a long time because we don't do it every single day, and we just kind of do it as we feel. Every once in a while we'll do a science experiment outside of this. We really do love talking about science. I'm a science buff. That is what I loved in college. That's what I loved in high school. So I really do enjoy science, but as a 1st grader, we don't want to overdo it or make her feel like hate school because she's constantly, you know, sitting at a table for 3 hours a day. We try to get everything done in an hour and a half, and if science or history don't fit into that, that's okay. The history course we're using year 1, The Good and the Beautiful. We are on lesson 8 out of 60. So this is going to take us probably, we didn't get this until into the school year. So we were like a month into the school year before we started this. So we didn't start this till, I would say, the last week of September, early October. We didn't start history. So We only do 1 to 2 lessons a week. We don't really push it super hard. She loves history. So we'll probably actually be working on this history, and this is year 1, but we'll do this until it's done, and then we'll move on to year 2, even if it's not. With homeschooling, you don't need to be like, oh, it says year 1, we need to get this done within the year. You don't have to. Guess who's the boss? You're the boss. As long as you're teaching your kids, that's all that matters. So with the history unit, it comes with read alouds, it comes with this course book, it comes with the Student Explorer where they can do work. The course book is basically you, this is what you read out of and do your lesson planning. The Student Explorer is what they write in, and then you get the big book of history stories that has maps and everything in it, and different stories. So about what you're learning about, which I think is really, really awesome. So that is all of the curriculum we use currently. She also reads aloud to herself or to me every single day that she is doing schoolwork. We do school 4 to 5 days a week. Sometimes we do it 3 days a week, and we just do it on, you know, 2 days and 1 day. We're just learning our groove. We've never homeschooled before. We've always been, you know, she's been in public school, and we absolutely love it. I feel like she's learning so much. Her handwriting is amazing. She is a fluent reader. She can spell pretty much anything you ask her to spell. She has a lot of common sense. Like, I am not concerned about her education just because we don't live by a, you know, 8 to 3:30 schedule like most people. You know, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. We learn other ways. We do go to a co-op once every other week where she does science experiments and art stuff and music stuff. Right now she is in a role-playing class where she's learning to, you know, act. And we do that, and we get out and we learn things in our environment. And that is, when I started homeschooling, I really was like, we've got to have a curriculum. We've got to make sure that we're sitting down and doing this to this time every single day. And it just made me realize that that isn't how my daughter learned, and that's not how I was able to teach. And since I kind of let go of all of that in the last like 2 months, I have really been happier, and so has she. Routine is really great for homeschool kids because everyone needs a routine. Like, let's be honest, you need a routine. But it has really allowed us to connect more, be more intentional with our school time, and enjoy ourselves more. So that has been our 6-month update. We're doing our best. We're having fun. I'm actually going to do a Q&A with Adalyn after this, just asking her her favorite parts about homeschool, what she loves, what she doesn't love, you know, and things like that in the next video, or I might add it onto this video. She loves to interrupt when she knows I'm filming. So basically this is what we're going to be doing, and we're back at vlogging again because now I have a camera and I don't worry about it clogging down my phone, because that was the biggest issue with all the videos. I wasn't able to sort them, and I just had so many videos on my phone that I couldn't do anything with them. So I think this video went long enough. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. I am happy to answer any questions about any of the curriculum. We are using master books for English and math, and we will be sticking with master books for English and math next year. We are using Good and the Beautiful for all of our science units and our history, which we will be sticking with. We're going to be sticking with our Bible curriculum we're using. We're very happy with that, and we'll be sticking with our Good and the Beautiful handwriting, because I think we like that. Do you want to come over and talk for a minute? All right, this is Adalyn. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Adalyn is 6.5. She is 6.5, and she is in 1st grade, and she will be done with most of her 1st grade curriculum in March. Adalyn, what has your favorite part about being homeschooled been?
Math.
Math. She loves our math curriculum, the Master Books math curriculum. She really loves that, and she's been really enjoying learning.
Yeah, and also nobody can chase me, because when I was in public school, everyone chased me.
That's her favorite part about homeschooling, is no one can chase her, which I'm like, I don't really understand that, but it's fine. Anyway, what is your actual, like school-wise, do you like when mommy teaches you? Yeah, do you enjoy it? Yeah? Do you feel like you're learning a lot? Do you think you're smart? Yes or no? Yes, use words.
100 plus 100 is 200.
That's your way of showing that you're smart. Yeah, she really is thriving. I think that homeschool has been a good option for us. It has allowed her to spend time with family. It has allowed her to join a gymnastics team that we wouldn't have been able to have her at if it was, if she would have been in public school. I don't know. She's really, she's thriving and doing well.
The coffee smells good.
I know, it does smell good. So yeah, can you, is there anything else you want to say about homeschool? Do you want to homeschool next year? Yeah? When do you want to go back to?
I think about when I'm at college.
In
Because I want to do college so I can be president.
Oh, okay. She said she'll think she'll goes back to college. She'll think she'll go back to like regular school when she is in college, so then she can be president, because the president
Or
needs to be
high
there.
school.
Or maybe high school, yeah. So we basically, Joe and I, my husband, have decided that as long as she wants to be home with us and as long as it works for our family, we will have her home with us. Originally, this was a 1-year thing, and we realized how she lost a tooth.
And yesterday I lost a tooth.
We realized that it really was beneficial for me to educate her, and I'm home anyway. I'm a work-at-home mom, so I can teach her. We're learning how to do what mommy does and learning how to run a business, which is really awesome. But as long as we are able to keep her home, we will, as long as she's happy. If she starts to not do well or isn't happy, we'll reevaluate, maybe send her to private school or something like that. But for now, I think we're happy and we're good with where we're at. And we are so happy to have you follow our journey. We're so sad we've been gone for so long. We recorded videos every single week for like 2 months, and then we kind of fell off the deep end after we left for Disney World, didn't we? And so my dog wants to go outside, so you're gonna go get your shoes on and go let your puppy outside, please.
And after get a snack.
Yep, and after get a snack. So that is where we're at. Please ask questions. I'm not an expert. I've never homeschooled before until this year, but I'm learning, and you can go ahead and learn with me. I will be doing videos probably once to twice a week. You can follow me on TikTok, where I do quick videos and talk about my new business that I started. I actually left LuLaRoe recently. When I first started doing my vlog, I was actually a LuLaRoe retailer. I will be doing a life update outside of homeschool soon.
Papa wants to go outside. Teddy puppy, Teddy puppy.
And we'll be doing that probably on a day where my kids aren't here, and I'll talk to you guys about my life and how we've changed and things that have been going on here. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, and please comment and like and share with your friends, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye guys.